So in previous videos, I will show you how just create you just front end or back end. Right now, I just show you that how you just create a routes or API. So just go to our backend folder and create some API. So that is our two folder. One is backend, one is front end. So right now, I just work on this backend folder for creating API or routes. So I just inside of this backend folder and open it with our VS Code. So in previous we just do all of these things. So right now I just first stored. Okay, wait for some waiting. Okay, just clear our terminal. So right now I just start our backend project by writing npm start command npm start. So you just see that our server is running on 3000 port. So the server is running. So first creating a API or routes, you just need to create a folder. I just create a folder in our inside of our backend folder, that is routes. So inside of this routes folder, I just create a file that is user.js. You just set any type of name in here. I just set a user.js name here. So inside of this user.js first, so inside of this user.js file, we just import our express first. So const express equal require this. So we just pass express. We just need another variable for our route, that is const dot router equal express dot router. So right now we just need some JSON data, but first we just create a route. Router dot, that is get method, router dot get. So in this, first we just pass this router to our index.js phase. So I just write that by our next function. Inside of this function, we just pass two parameters. One is request and response. So what we pass is response dot send. So what we send? We just send some JSON data. So first we just create some JSON data in here inside of an array. So I just create that user data, and inside of this array we just create some JSON data. So I just create name. First I just create a unique ID. That's the important thing for Mern or any other web application, because it's unique, always unique. I just create a ID and just create a name that is a string variable. and then pass some email, not some email, it's more single email. Good. That's it. So I just copy that JSON and paste it 5 times. I just change the ID because it's unique. Again, paste. So inside of this array, I just create 5 JSON data. So what we do right now, we just pass our JSON data, user data, this variable. Inside of this array, we just pass some JSON data. So in here, raised or send, we just pass that JSON data by using user data. That is a variable that we are created in here. And inside of this variable, we just pass an array, and inside of this array, we just pass some JSON data. So right now, we just export that because we just used in our index.js. That's why we just export. Sorry, it's module.html. We just export, that is our router. So we just create a router, and right now we just implement or use that router in our index.js base. For using this route, we just import that our router. So const user data require from where? It's from our routes folder. Inside of this routes folder, we just get this user. So right now we just write app dot use because we just created route, and in here you just create our route, that is slash user, and we just pass that our user data variable we just declare in here, that is user.data. So we just pass that here user data. So our route just created, and our route just look like that, that is local, that is something like that, http dot slash slash localhost dot our port, that is 3000, and slash the routes, that means user. We just created here. So I just copy that, and after copy that route, I just open a Thunder client. It's the extension in VS Code for checking APIs. I just create a new request. So we are just inside of this our Thunder client, and we just pass our data in here. It's the get method, and in here you just type our API, that is HTTP. You just copy that. So I just paste here, that is HTTP localhost dot our port and slash user. That is our API or routes. So if I send that, you will see they will give the data just pass from our user.js. So in next video I will show you that how you just use this JSON data to your front end application.